A newer type of pain management is helping knee surgery patients recover more quickly and without the need for high-dose opioid painkillers. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we find out how this could be a game changer for people undergoing knee replacement.
Julie Becker is the executive director of the St. Francis House. It's a demanding job, coordinating staff, volunteers, and helping residents get a job and back on their feet. Sitting still is not one of Julie's strong suits.
People who know me know that I'm not in my office all the time. I like to mingle and talk with the guests. I have donors who come in. I like to make sure that my staff feels supported. And so being able to do that, I have the luxury of being able to move around quite a bit.
Julie says she puts in about 10,000 steps a day. All that moving took its toll on her knees.
Julie has a unique perspective when it comes to knee replacements because she's had both done, one the traditional way and the other with the procedure before the surgery.
After her first knee replacement, Julie says her recovery was tough.
I was in so much pain that I remember the first day of physical therapy, I sat in the wheelchair and just cried.
Julie is one of the many people who don't handle opioids very well. So when it came time for her second knee replacement, her knee surgeon remembered the challenges she faced and recommended a new procedure to help manage the pain.
I was supposed to be one of the first, but I would think I was like third or fourth.
The procedure involves freezing nerves with a device called the iovera.
Pain is probably the #1 limiter of people being able to get back to rehab.
Dr. Jonathan Buchanan specializes in sports medicine. He spent 10 years as one of the team physicians with the NBA's Portland Trail Blazers before being lured to Avera's new Human Performance Center in Sioux Falls.
Well, if there's a way we can treat patients' pain before the surgery so that when they come out of surgery they have less pain, then they don't need the narcotics and they're up walking around. Seems like a miracle, but they're walking around that day or the next day.
Dr. Buchanan says there are 3 or 4 main nerves in the knee that transmit pain to the brain.
People think of nerves more like wires running through your body, but really they're tubes of water. And if you put something really cold by something filled with water, the water expands. Kind of like taking a water bottle and throwing it into your freezer. It breaks open. So if you can put a really cold needle next to that water, the nerve, then it breaks the nerve open and it kills the nerve. And people get a little nervous, oh, my nerves are dead now, but they regenerate.
The process works by locating the nerve, inserting a probe, and introducing a very localized freezing effect. Dr. Buchanan showed us how he uses the iovera device using a glass of water. Watch the end of the 20-gauge needle.
And then I'll push the button. And you see the ice forming. It just forms a little ball of ice on the end of the needle. And like I said, the nerve is a hair's breadth or a pencil lead's thickness. So as long as you're close, you can still catch the nerve.
Dr. Buchanan says nerves deep in the knee will have no sensation for about 3 to 4 months. And during that time, patients like Julie can get in the bulk of their rehab before the nerves grow back.
The more you get up and move and walk and do those type of things, it keeps that joint moving. It's if it lays still for a long period of time, it's kind of like the Tin Man. You got to get it and get it moving a little bit again. I kid that I have the Tin Man knees, but yeah. So my recuperation was much easier. I did all 32 sessions of physical therapy on both knees, but this one was 10 times better.
This technology holds a lot of promise. Dr. Buchanan says once ultrasound improvements are made, then smaller nerves can be located.
We're able to catch branches of nerves and treat a wider variety of pain. My goal as a sports medicine physician is to restore function, right? So I really want people getting better. So treating the nerve is like my last-ditch effort to get people better. I'm not a pain doctor, I'm a function doctor.
10,000 steps a day.
Dr. Buchanan admits there can be side effects, and it doesn't always work. And sometimes he has to repeat the procedure to get the desired effect. But for patients like Julie, it's been a difference maker.
I'm a true testament of the new way is 10 times better than the old way.
The iovera procedure has been around for a few years now. Those who don't tolerate painkillers or who have certain medical conditions are top candidates prior to knee replacement surgery.